union these.
Q naught Q1
ठीक है, Q naught
Q1
Q2, and then
Q naught Q3.
now can you complete this?
Yes. Then
करो complete. What new states we have found? One, so this is another Q naught,
Q1
Q2, yes. What is what?
Q0 Q1 Q1
Q naught,
Q1 Q2
okay.
Q0 Q3 Q3
Q0,
Q3
right.
3
So which one you? This one?
Q1
Q0, Q3, Q4. And
Q4
Q4, okay.
then Q0 Q3 Q4 Q0 Q2 Q3 Q0 Q1
Q0,
Q1 Q4
Q2,
Q4 Q0 1 3 4
Q1.
Q1
So in this way you can complete it. So long list of Qs, right? So it means you can see the difference between the LFA and the DFA. So this is more complex. This is less complex, right? So now that when you will actually convert this transition table into transition diagram, this will be much more complex to see, right?
Sir, in last we have the new state Q1, Q3 and Q4.
Q1 5 states तक का होगा मैक्सिमम क्या 5
उसी चेक कर लो, ठीक है? So इस तरह एक एग्जांपल यदि है बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स तो देख सकते हो. Draw the NFA that accepts the strings having 16th last character as 0 or simple कह लो कि 4th last character as 0. We are not starting with from the beginning. We are talking about 4th last character as 0. Then in the NFA draw करना, उसके बाद इनको DFA convert करवाना. So that will be really a big DFA.
वो करते हैं कन्वर्ट करते हैं DFA तो NDFA मतलब कौन
DFA तो पहले पूरी तरह ओपन है. उधर तो पूरी तरह explained ही है पहले. हर एक मूव हर एक स्टेट जो निकल रही है तो उनको आप NFA से कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो सीधे बना रहे हैं अपने दिमाग में. NFA को DFA से कन्वर्ट किया जा सकता है. पर DFA में NFA से कन्वर्ट करोगे तो फायदा है. वो तो आप वैसे ही ब्रेन यूज करके बना सकते हैं. DFA NFA सिंपल अपना जिवें मैं एग्जांपल गल कीती सी C प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿੰਟੈਕਸ ਐਰਰਸ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸਿੰਟੈਕਸ ਐਰਰਸ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ NFA ਦੇ ਥਰੂ DFA ਦੇ ਥਰੂ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਆਊਟ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ. ਵੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ we start with in C ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਰਲੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਸਿਸ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ it must end with a curly braces. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਕਰਲੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਸਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਆਈ ਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਕਰਲੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਸਿਸ ਦੇ ਐਂਡ ਤੇ ਆਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. करली ब्रेसिस आ गया उसके बाद फिर एक करली ब्रेसिस आ गया वो करली ब्रेसिस पहला एक करली ब्रेसिस के बाद होना चाहिए. सो यू कैन ड्रॉ मैचिंग करली ब्रेसिस मैचिंग स्केल ब्रेसिस. सेमीकोलन नहीं आ रहा है सेमीकोलन चेक करें इसके सो ए एप्लीकेशन वैसे ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਅਦਰਵਾਈਜ਼ ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਆਫ ਫਾਈਨਾਈਟ ਸੈਟਸ ਹੈ ਟੈਕਸਟ ਐਨਾਲਾਈਜ਼ਰ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ So next we move to finite automata with epsilon moves. Finite automata with epsilon moves. Epsilon we mean null move, right? So what we mean by null move? Null move means we want to transit from one state to the another state without considering any input signal, right? So that is a null move. We take the example of, so first we see what is the transition function corresponding to this. Rest of the definition is same, only the delta definition is different. Q Cartesian product sigma union. So we have added new symbol over here, epsilon maps to, ठीक है, maps to this term. So this is the only difference between NFA definition and NFA with epsilon moves. So write down what is the problem that we are going to draw. Draw the NFA that accepts any number of zeros, followed by any number of ones, followed by any number of twos. So first tell me what type of strings are accepted over here. Give me acceptable strings.
0 1 2 0 1
0 1 2, right?
0 0 0 1 1
0 0 1 1 2 4
then 0 0 1
0 0
1 2
1 2
then
1
1
4
0 0
0 1
1 2
0
0 1 1
0 1 0 1 2 is over. 0 0 1 2 1 2 okay
0 1 1 2 triple 2 कुछ भी हो गया
ऑर्डर सेम रहेगा मुझे आंसर स्टेटमेंट the order statement will again we come back empty input okay empty input is there fine सिंगल 2 नहीं हो सकता पढ़ो नंबर वर्ड नहीं यूज किया any this is the important word any infinite finite तो वैसे ही आपको गलत करना finite yes single zero is also accepted. Why? We are talking about any number of zeros followed by any number of ones followed by any number of twos. Any means it can be 0 times, it can be more than 0 times. So any component can be missing. Now let me know what are the strings. 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 2 0 2 0 1 2 और क्लियर है सो केड़ा मर्जी कंपोनेंट विचों मिस हो सकता है पर इनके ते कंडीशन तो आपको पढ़ो yes followed by is also important
there is a sequence
this is not possible
order
So zeros can come before 1. It can be any number of ones can come before 2. After 2 nobody can. Only 2's can come. Clear? So this was the crux behind the problem learning. Now how to draw it? While we are talking about epsilon move, we are starting with the moves for 0. But the middle one is the moves for 1. Last is the moves for 2. If there are no zeros and ones, we directly want to shift to moves for 2. So then we will hop from one state to another state without considering any input, and directly we will process the part where 2's are handled. So we start with the initial state Q0. Someone has raised the question that null is accepted. So here null is accepted. Because any number of zeros followed by any number of ones followed by any number of twos. So no zeros are there, no ones are there, no twos are there. So it is a null string. So this is accepted. Right? Then any number of zeros are there. Right? So here it will be handled. Any number of ones, here it is handled. Any number of twos, it is handled. Any number of ones only are there. How can we handle it? Only because we are, our starting point is Q0, but we have only ones. How to handle it? Because we want to start the processing by Q1 only. Because zeros are not there. So here the epsilon move is. Without considering the input symbol, we are hopping from Q0 to Q1. So this is the epsilon move. Then only twos are there. So we are jumping from Q1 to Q2 directly without considering any inputs. So now how we will be processing 0, 0, 2, 2? Can anybody let me know? So first we process, start from the Q node, Q node, then epsilon move to Q1. Then we move to the epsilon move, take epsilon move, we move to the Q2, and then we have draw the transition table for it. Add one column over there as epsilon as input symbol. 0, 1, epsilon. 3 columns will be there, rest will be same. We are drawing the NFA. So down till these topics. No. 11:45 we meet again by 12. Q1. So is it clear how it is working, two-way finite automata? So next and the last topic of section A is crossing sequences. Now the same example will be carried forward for learning the concept about crossing sequences. So we are starting with the state Q node, right? So then we have moved to Q1. We are writing the state at the boundaries. Then Q1 0, again Q1. Then and we are going so what next? Then then right? So just write down one definition of crossing sequences: the list of states below each boundary. The list of states below each boundary between squares. The list of states below each boundary between squares is termed as a crossing sequence. Right? So we have how many crossing sequences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So these are the crossing sequences. Just write down some points about the crossing sequences. First point is if a 2DFA accepts its input, if a 2DFA accepts its input, comma, no crossing sequence may have a repeated state with the head moving in the same direction. Now read this point and verify from these crossing sequences. Right? So these are the facts that the crossing sequences must follow to accept the string in the 2DFA. Second point, another important observation about crossing sequences is that the first time a boundary is crossed, comma, the head must be moving right. The head must be moving right. Full stop. subsequent crossings must be in alternate directions. Subsequent crossings must be in alternate directions. Full stop. Thus, odd numbered elements of a crossing sequence, odd numbered elements of a crossing sequence represent right moves, and even numbered elements represents left moves. Full stop. If the